Yeah, I lost to this nigga, man. Nigga won a Super Bowl in my division. I made the playoffs in this league, though, but nigga won by 5 points. My quarterback, I don't know why this nigga played bad. Nigga had almost 500 yards passing, but I got another league game to play. Yeah, we can hop on. I got the broadcast up on watch.
And the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Miami Dolphins.
What you got booted now?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Yeah, because they was holding the teams for they was commissioners because they ain't had a P5 yet. Going against my team, damn, I wanted to trade this dude. He wasn't trading nothing.
Garoppolo on first down. Coleman has it here right side. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball.
They ain't getting one. They not making no more PS5s. Did you see that?
I would dare say that this
Sony said they done with PS5. They're not making any more.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Let me know if it stopped.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
I did already. I must have stopped.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Good shit. He had all day.
To the rookie from ASU, Brandon Ayuk. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Garoppolo to Ayuk. First down for
I just something, bro. I don't know if it's true or not. Let me know if you still hear it.
First carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively,
include party audio, no. Include your voice mic audio, no.
It turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less.
Always to the left.
That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Yeah. Go back. And it says it's done.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go back to the ground. This time Mostert. And he's going to have a Niners first down.
I feel bad
for tackle made about the 43-yard line.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was 2nd in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That shit was bogus, man.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. from the gun. It's a handoff to Coleman. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
He'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. Gets this one to use check. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Come on, man.
Do the job defensively
We're
there.
getting all day.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo.
Oh, my God. Out of all the people on the team to catch that, it had to be this bum-ass motherfucker. Oh, my goodness.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
I don't care if I
in order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers. There's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down.
So the 1-4 with the Chiefs.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Forced out to his left. And
oh,
he's got the first
goodness.
as he gets it to the end.
Oh, my
5
goodness.
yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Here's Mostert. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The 5-yard line.
No, I don't think so.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
I think the Giants is open in this league. I just seen somebody say Giants.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Driven down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Well, can I play my game? Oh my God! God, wow, man.
Mostert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
Yeah.
And the 49ers grab a 27-0 lead.
Oh no, I think they're holding that for one of the commissioners who ain't got PS5 yet.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This nigga had the ball the whole quarter, bro. Yeah.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Jaguars first round draft pick. I mean, him lose everything.
2 seconds to go, first quarter. On first down, Kaepernick sliding out of the pocket. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. For Matt Breida, this is kind of an emotional game to be sure. He was signed as an undrafted free agent by these 49ers following the 2017 draft, and he had 3 good years for him. In fact, leading the Niners in rushing in 2018.
Oh, that's pick.
Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert.
That is going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Kinlaw breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
2nd down.
Following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 22 yards there, a 1st down. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Off from breathing, boy.
Officially, it's a
Leave
one-yard
leave.
loss. That's going to bring up second and
Well,
11.
This defense really floated around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Second and 11. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Super Bowl defensive line.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
First down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. To throw, it's Kaepernick. Rolling to his right. And that is
Devontae Parker, how you gonna complain for the ball, bro?
This could
And then fucking drop it. It's an offense. Oh my God.
They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
They run with Breida. It'll be a gain of 11, and that'll bring up second down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside
of
the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Into the red zone now, Kaepernick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find
so much pressure on
big third down coming up.
It's crazy.
See if his confidence can increase.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Kaepernick going to throw. And it's caught by Parker. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, it's Kaepernick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Devontae Parker, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
You got 5 touchdowns and you complaining about the ball? That's crazy. It's week 4. You got 5 touchdowns.
Through the pick on drive
We're complaining.
Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Nope.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening,
I had one-on-one, and that shit
and then no one plays.
scattered.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Damn, make one dude miss. That's fucking thing off.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Breida ain't got no breakout games, bro.
14-yard
Long
line.
season.
This is Breida.
God damn, my offensive line. Who was number 34 just pushed you away?
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 12 on the year.
12 touchdowns.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Not one scenario. Not one scenario.
This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And they will have a 1st down as they are definitely in field goal range now down at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's a Panda Express.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And they're going to have this across midfield.
Y'all let Jordan, sorry-ass Reed do this to y'all.
Now San Francisco going to call
Get
their
a fucking
second
shame.
timeout.
Kittle don't have a fucking catch. But y'all let Jordan Reed get off?
Here in half number 1.
Damn. That's tough, man.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Noah Igbenogany.
Oh, what y'all call, man?
Pass
Oh,
20.
my God.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty
Brandon
flag is
Jones.
about. So this will be accepted as
What
it
a
moves
fucking
the offense
dummy.
backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Going deep here for Parker.
That's the fence. Call it.
Incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Fucking be a fucking rat cat touchdown, boy. Grab.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 36 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Yeah.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now he'll pull it down. Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play. And then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off. And he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour.
Nobody fucking blocked over there. Nobody.
So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. They'll get this complete to his running back, Bowden. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
Oh my God, Madden. Oh my fucking God. Good call. Madden bug.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
I couldn't even do that.
Gain that time on the completion, and it'll be
Garoppolo can do it, huh?
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still, no yardage. Okay.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's got this down to the 35. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
That's a play that might be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They go play action here on 1st down. Now Garoppolo lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And what I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. 5 yards gets them back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Nowhere to turn here.
Take it away. Take it away. What he was looking for. We knew it.
Devon
Hamilton.
And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Here's Breida. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Steps away to his left. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And they'll have it in the red zone.
Yo, bitch ass get hurt.
Over out of bounds.
Fucking bitch ass motherfucker.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a give to Breida.
Every time I do get a good run, it's a hold.
On the field. So let's see about the call. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. The tackle by Eric Armstead. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety.
Preston Williams, 6'3".
And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Coleman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try to find some targets in the open field downfield.
His first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Coleman now. Sidesteps him at the 35. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Coleman. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And they get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 2nd down, McKinnon. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he is all the way up past the 25. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh, he's so big,
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire